Hey y'all, it's Miss Palmer here. Um, I miss you guys so much. So we're gonna try to work on number 3. So what do we gotta do first? We gotta get our Desmos open. Um, to get to it. So we're gonna try number 3, and it doesn't give us anything up here. But we're gonna go ahead and label the X and the Y. Okay? And we need one of these that has both X and Y. And where do we see that? Is right here. So our first step, get that unit rate. Get that unit rate, people. So we need to put our Y over our X. And what's that going to do? We're going to put 4 over 2. So what do I need to do? Go to Desmos. Y'all should know 4 divided by 2, though, is 2. So 2 is my unit rate. So I need to multiply X times the unit rate. Okay. Need to multiply my X times my unit rate. 2 times 2 is 4. I'm not sure what times 2 is 8. So I'm going to skip that for right now. But 6 times 2, that's 12. And 8 times 2 is 16. And now I'm going to go back. So I don't know what times 2 is 8. So what can I do? I need to do the opposite. So if I have my Y, I divide by the unit rate. 8 divided by 2. If I count by 2's up to 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. How many fingers? Count them, people. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4. What divided by 2 is 20? 10. 10 divided by 2 is 20. So let's just check. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 6 times 2 is 12. 8 times 2 is 16. 10 times 2 is 20. So my unit rate is 2. Now we got this blank space up here, and you also had it over here. What we would do is we're looking for an X that we don't currently have. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's go ahead and put 1. 1 times 2 is what? 2. All right. Number 4. Number 4 is a little different because once again, we are going to have a decimal. Remember, we can't be mean to the decimals, people. All right, so we need one of these where we have an X and a Y. We have nothing here, but we do have an X and a Y right here. So to get my unit rate, I'm going to put Y over X. This is my Y, is 4, and my X is 6. I'm going to go to my Desmos and figure out what my unit rate is. 4 divided by 6. Ah! No, Miss Palmer, I hate it. This is so ugly. No, not a decimal. No. Don't do decimals. I'm just kidding. Yeah, guys, sometimes there's just going to be decimals, and that's my unit rate. So if we want to write that in here, we're going to write times 0.6 repeating. That little line, so this is what I drew to make it a little more clear, is 0.6 repeating. So I've got my decimal, I've got my 6, and I have this line over top that means that it goes on forever and ever 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 and ever. And we're going to write 0.6 repeating times 0.6 repeating times 0.6 repeating times 0.6 repeating times 0.6 repeating. Okay? 6 times 0.6 repeating would be 4. Something times 0.6 repeating would be 8. So what do I do when I have my y? I divide by the unit rate, and I get 12. 12 times 0.6 repeating would be 8. Yes, it is bigger. When you multiply by a decimal, the number gets smaller. 18 times 0.6 repeating. Let's go back to Desmos. I'm going to delete all of this. I'm going to do 18 times the answer, which is 12. All right, 24 times 0.6 repeating. What's that going to be? Times the answer is 16. So I'll go back here and put in 16. Now what do I do when I have my y and I don't have my x? I do y divided by the unit rate. The unit rate is that ugly decimal that we're not going to be mean to. Okay, so I've got my y was 20 divided by the unit rate, and I get 30. We're going to skip that top part for now. My unit rate is 0.6 repeating. Okay? Yes, no, maybe so. All right, number 5, when you get here, okay, your first step is to find where it's x and y. Okay, fill that in. You need to get your unit rate by doing 12 divided by 21. You're going to get an ugly number, y'all. And I'm really sorry, but sometimes we have decimals and you just can't be mean to them. All right, if you like this video, like, click, subscribe below. I love y'all. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to have one more video, just one more, and I'm going to explain this one and this one. Y'all have to try this without me, so don't forget. Step number 1, get